Everybody, welcome back to a max velocity weather forecast, and today what we're going over is that severe weather potential across portions of the southern plains as well as into Florida later today into the evening hours. We're going to give you the latest timing as well as intensity with these storms to expect today. Let's get right into it. So as of right now, there is a marginal threat for severe weather across areas like Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, as well as northern and eastern Louisiana into southern portions of Mississippi. The main threats today will likely just be damaging winds and maybe a little bit of large hail. I'm not expecting any tornado threat by any means with these storms today. Here's a look at the outlook for over in Florida. There is a marginal threat of severe weather across central and southern Florida. The main threats here will also be mainly just damaging wind gusts up to about 65 miles per hour. Let's head right into the timing this afternoon. You can see about 3 to 4 o'clock in Arkansas, we'll start to see some storms bubbling up, really anywhere near Little Rock, Russellville, as well as as far north as Rogers. We'll start to see some thunderstorms developing. Again, the main threats initially may be some large hail, so potentially quarter, half dollar to maybe ping pong ball sized hail. Eventually by 6 to 7 o'clock, these will mainly just produce some damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour before eventually moving west. And yes, these are going to be moving west and not east. It's a little bit different since we have a high pressure system in our area. This will eventually bring those storms instead from the east. They will be actually going to the west during the evening hours. By 9 to 10 o'clock, most of that storm activity will fizzle out, and eventually by midnight, we should all be drying out all across the southern plains. Here's a look at the overall radar in North Texas for later today. You can see maybe a few showers and storms bubbling up. Most of this will remain widely scattered, so about 25 to 30% of North Texas may see some strong storms. That would be about it, though. I'm not expecting any severe weather for this area. Again, maybe some small hail or gusty winds may be possible. And here's a look at Florida's severe weather potential for later today. You can see right around 4 to 5 o'clock, some showers and storms will start to develop in northeastern Florida, somewhere around Daytona Beach as well as Jacksonville. Right around 6 to 7 o'clock, these storms will start to push down to the south, coastal areas like Orlando and as well as the theme parks. Eventually by about 8 to 9 o'clock, those storms will move down to the south, most likely being outflow dominant, meaning most of those storms will be just producing some damaging winds. Eventually by about 10 to 11 o'clock, those storms move through areas like southern Florida. Eventually going to the overnight hours, most of that stuff will move off the coast into the Gulf of Mexico. Here's a look at the temperatures, by the way, over the next several days. I'm expecting a very hot next week or so. The GFS model is indicating maybe a small cool down sometime going into very early July, near the 4th of July weekend. This is very promising at this point, but we are really hoping for some sort of cool down since almost all the United States right now is above average. Let's hope for the best. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, All Dents Repair, and Patriot Safe Firms. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click on the left side of your screen to watch our latest video, or click on the right to learn what is the cap.